Hello and welcome to our video on converting from radians to degrees. Okay, when you're solving this type of problems, it's extremely important that we know the following relationship. 360 degrees, it's equivalent to 2 pi radians. Okay, so notice we're going to use that in this particular example. Example 1, convert 2 pi thirds radians into degrees, or 2 pi over 3 radians into degrees. Okay, so let's go ahead and write our labels here. Since we're comparing radians and degrees, I'm going to do the following. I'm going to say degrees and then radians here. Okay. Now, I know I have 360 degrees for every 2 pi radians. That's based on this particular fact. Now here, what we're given is radians. So radians, in this case, I wrote them in the denominator. So the 2 pi over 3 goes here. So 2 pi over 3. Now, in the numerator, I don't know what that corresponds to in terms of degrees. So let me go ahead and call that x. Notice you have a proportion here, so we're going to cross multiply. We have 360 times 2 pi over 3. So let me write 360 times 2 pi over 3. That should be equal to 2 pi times x. So that's equal to 2 pi x. Okay. Now let me go ahead and simplify this further. So I know 360 divided by 3, it's just 120. Okay, so I have 120 times 2 pi is equal to 2 pi x. Okay, now my job is to figure out what is the value for x, but the 2 pi is multiplying by that x. So let me go ahead and divide by the 2 pi here on both sides of my equation. And notice that cancels. 2 pi divided by 2 pi is just 1. 1 times x is just x. So we have x is equal to the following. 2 pi divided by 2 pi is also 1. And 1 times 120 is 120. Okay, so x is 120. Thus, I'm going to write my conclusion here. I can say that 2 pi over 3 radians, it's really the same as 120 degrees. Okay, notice you don't need to memorize any formulas. All you need to do is know the fact that 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi radians and be able to set up your proportion and solve such proportion. Okay, let's see one more example along these lines. Example 2, convert pi over 4 radians into degrees. One more time, we have that degrees. In terms of that, we say 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi radians. And we can actually set up our proportion. Let me have my labels here on the side. Degrees and then radians. So I know 360 degrees correspond to 2 pi radians. Now here on my problem, I am given radians, so I'm going to take the pi over 4 and put them here in my denominator because that corresponds to my radians. And I don't know what that corresponds to in terms of degrees, so let me call that x. Now, I can, since I have a proportion, I can just cross multiply. So I have here 360 times pi over 4. And that is equal to 2 pi times x. So let me write that, 2 pi times x. Now, 360 divided by 4 is 90 times pi. And that is equal to 2 pi times x. Let me go ahead and solve for x. I know that 2 pi is multiplying my x. So let me go ahead and divide by 2 pi on both sides of my equation. The 2 pi divided by 2 pi is 1. 1 times x is x. So here I have x is equal to, the pi divided by pi is 1. So that cancels. And then 90 divided by 2 is 45. Okay, so x is equal to 45. So once again, let me write you my conclusion here. I can say then that pi over 4 radians it's really equal to 45 degrees. Okay? And once again, there's no need for you to memorize a formula. All you really need to know is the fact that 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi radians. Okay? Thank you for watching this video on converting from radians to degrees. I wish you the best of luck on your homework. Bye-bye.